Welcome back. It's time for our second contestant. She also has a winner of a side dish. It just jumped right out at us, and we thought we have got to have her on the show to make this. This is Laurie Benoit from Menasha. Good morning, Laurie.
Hi, Amy.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
You have a big crowd for Thanksgiving, so you were telling me that everybody's assigned to kind of bring a dish, right?
Yep, that's right.
I think that's a good way to go, you know?
It's better than all one person doing
Yeah,
it.
I totally agree. And this is the dish that Laurie made last year for her family, and it was a winner. So she's making it again this year, and she's making it this morning for us. So tell us a little bit about this. What's this called?
It's a sweet potato casserole with pistachio crust, and it's super easy because you just cook it, mix it all together, top it, bake it. It's just so easy.
So we started with boiling the sweet potatoes. About how many sweet potatoes did we do?
2.5 pounds of sweet potatoes.
And a little salt and water.
Salted water, and yep,
Okay.
then we just drain them.
All right,
and
I'll get to work on that.
Mash them, and then
Now, is this another thing that you can do ahead of time, Laurie? Like
you can.
Okay.
Yes, this is very good for ahead of time.
Okay.
I love having things done before they need to be done.
I am with you. So I'll
doesn't
work on
happen.
mashing these.
All right.
And to cook them a little quicker, we did a little tip. We cut them a little smaller, so that's a good one. And then 2 tablespoons of butter. Go
2
with the sweet
tablespoons of
potatoes.
butter,
Okay.
and then just mash them and leave them there until we have this ready.
You
We're
got
just
it.
doing 2 eggs
Okay.
that we mix up a little bit, and then we have a 1/4 cup of maple syrup.
Ooh, I like
Use
that.
real maple syrup.
Not the kind.
Don't
okay.
shortchange yourself with the
Okay.
fake stuff. It's
Okay.
not worth it.
I hear you.
Some buttermilk and some regular milk. And then we have vanilla and a little bit of salt and some allspice that I didn't grate, but it tastes better if you grate it yourself.
Okay.
And then some cayenne.
Ooh, a little pinch of that. Just a little
A
pinch
little
of it,
bit
huh?
of cayenne. Yeah, and then you just kind of get this all nice and, you know, mixed up together.
Okay. So it's like a custard almost.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. And then we temper this with a little bit of that.
Okay,
So if you want to scoop, I will whisk
You bet. So a little bit of potatoes in with
a
the
little
egg.
bit in, yep.
Okay.
And then, because you don't want the hot stuff to cook the eggs right
Okay.
away. Okay, and then a little bit more.
Okay. So I'm excited about this because I think the eggs are going to make it fluffy and kind of.
Yeah, pretty yummy. Okay, a little bit more.
Okay.
And then after that, we can just kind of throw it all in because
Okay.
by now it's pretty good.
Okay. So we didn't want scrambled eggs. That's what we're adding.
No,
is
we
kinda
don't want
the
scrambled
hot
eggs.
potatoes.
Yeah.
A little bit at a time. Gorgeous color.
Love sweet potatoes. Any way they come. So once
Okay.
we have all that done,
Okay.
all we have to do is slide it into our pan and make the topping and,
Okay. So we've got a
Put it on.
casserole dish here.
yep.
Should I spray it for you so we don't have to?
Yeah, it
let's-
doesn't usually make too bad of a mess, but I always spray things anyway.
All right. Yeah.
It's
I'm
just,
with
you know,
Yep. One of
it's
those
better
things.
that way.
Yes. So it pours right in. That's
Pours right
easy.
in. Don't have to worry too much about a whole lot of stuff left over.
Now I'm
And then-
excited. This is also the wower that grabbed us was the topping on this. We're not using the marshmallows. We're using something a little fancier.
Pistachios, roasted and salted. They need to be roasted and salted or else they're kind of bland.
Okay, but you can buy them in a bag already
Yeah,
like that.
I bought these just like this at the store. And,
Okay.
and it was really easy, and just chop them up.
Okay.
And
Love pistachios.
yeah. And they don't have to be really fine. I don't like to leave a whole lot of whole ones, but you know I probably should because I like to eat the whole ones.
So,
So
more
you know,
rustic. Yeah, it doesn't
yeah,
have to be perfect.
right. And you know this is good.
Okay.
And then you mix them with the brown sugar,
Okay.
some flour,
Okay.
and
So
some butter. You just need a
should we melt that butter?
yeah.
Okay, I'll melt it. You bet.
Okay.
You bet.
That's
no problem.
good.
Uh-huh.
And then we need our flour.
This is the rest of the stick of that butter. We use 2 tablespoons in with the potatoes, and then we're going to use the rest right in the topping.
Okay, and then we can just mash it all together once we have the butter.
You bet, it's coming. Preheat the oven. So this is something, as Laurie said, you can do this ahead of time. Park the, the sweet potato part in the fridge, and then make the topping right before you bake it.
Yeah, it's better to leave the topping off until it's done. Otherwise, the nuts do get a little chewy.
And then you basically bake it for about how long, Laurie?
Half hour.
Half hour,
Yeah.
just so it's all cooked through, and the topping gets a little
quick.
golden. All right, so here's our butter melted. I'll let you put that on top, and I'm going to get the one out of the oven. Matt Winters, you are the guest judge chef this morning. Get to taste recipe number 2. Earlier we tried that wonderful cheesy cauliflower soup.
Oh, that was fantastic. This looks great.
I know. This I'm really excited about too. It's beautiful. It's something a little different, don't you think?
Yeah.
With the pistachio on top. Have you ever heard of that?
I have. It's a very unique presentation.
Yeah, it's a beautiful dish. And I love the fact, again, that you can make it ahead of time. I want to make sure you have lots of topping. This is going to be hot. So, but you chefs are used to that, right?
Yeah, I'm used to that. I bring myself every day.
I get some of the topping too. Ooh. Congratulations to Matt and his wife and his daughter. Brand new baby boy. Ooh. How old is he? Well, you got your mouth full now. A few weeks now?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Oh,
wow.
nice.
Very exciting. How is it?
That is phenomenal.
Ooh.
Wow.
All right.
That
so,
is good.
Who's going to be the big winner? Is it going to be that creamy cauliflower soup with sausage? Is it going to be this pistachio crusted sweet potato dish? We'll find out next, so stay with us.